that are struggling to meet expectations. Richard, what kind of advice would you give them at this point of the season?
Well, Kev, it all depends on why they're struggling. If they're trying to integrate new pieces, you got to stay patient. If it's chemistry issues, though, that can get a bit more complicated.
How have you handled chemistry issues when you play?
Well, some things are just unavoidable. Some teams have great chemistry, and some teams not so much.
A look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland, and it's Allen in at the 5. Plumlee with a screen on Garland. The feed to Plumlee. Lays it up off the glass.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
Mobley a screen on Rozier. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Hayward passes to Rozier. Out to the right wing. Ball. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Normally he drains that.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Rozier against Mitchell. Now, here's Rozier. He's guarded closely. Out to Hayward. His three-pointers off the mark. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. Boy, he's made the most of it.
Shots good by Mitchell.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Ball gets double teamed. Top of the key, Washington. Stolen by Allen. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Washington. Now, here's Ball. Guarded closely. Hayward on the wing. There's the 3. They get it back. Washington. The kick out to Ball. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. It's good from about 19 feet.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Garland attacking. Here's Allen in the corner. Okoro with it. The 3 from Garland. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And there's the pass to Rozier. Here's Washington. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Okoro, wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Washington sets the pick for Ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And the Cavaliers with some changes.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
LeVert with a wide open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Smith with it, guarded now by Rubio. Green by McDaniel. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
LeVert, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Personal foul. What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
Hornets trail by 3. Martin the pass to McGowan. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 1:07 left to play here in the first. Here's Stevens. Three-pointer. Wade. Kicks it out to Rubio. Love with the screen on Smith. Passes it to Stevens. Back to Rubio. Goes back up. Stevens, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. And here's Love for 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rubio, the pass to Wade. Well, wide open look for Love. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
This demonstrates how confident Kevin Love is. He knows how dangerous he can be off the cap.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland. On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Osman in at the small forward position. Allen with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Charlotte.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. They lead by 4. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Lets it go from 14. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. On its way from Hayward for 2. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Ball. Rozier with the steal. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot.
Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world.
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Mobley double teamed. Allen left side. And Allen slams it in.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Charlotte trailing. Ball with it. 33 points last game. The three. Mobley with the block. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And another three for Cleveland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And get loud for your Pacers. It's about to get wild. Here's your high pickoff squad.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Pickoff squad. Give it up for him once again.
Here's Ball. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Plumlee dishes to Hayward. That one misses. Excellent D there from Allen.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Garland, no good. Hornets trail by 5. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ball, the pass to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Last game for the Charlotte Hornets, it was a loss to the Magic. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Mitchell left side. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Allen has to be in the conversation for the best roll man in the league right now. Look, he sets solid screens, and then he's an efficient finisher down low.
Washington kicks to Plumlee. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability, but he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Williams is checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. Martin's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Dennis Smith in for Ball. Here's Allen. Rebound by Williams. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Wizards in Washington.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And the way Smith Jr. reads the defense, fantastic at taking advantage of that screen and roll.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And take the score. It's your Husky.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Wade sets the pick for LeVert. Love outside. Rubio with a wide open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Hornets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And the Hornets making a change here. He hits the second from the line.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. 109 left to play in the first half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the numbers of Terry Rozier, as you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. And that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Smith against Rubio. The kick out to Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Martin with the bucket.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And LeVert, here we go. Love kicks to Rubio. Back to Love. LeVert in the corner. The dish to Love. 5 on the clock. Over Williams. Excellent D there from Williams.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And the dunk by Smith.
I like whenever Smith leaps up high for the jam. He's a guy that just doesn't mess around when he's in attack mode to get to the rim.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And we are not going to halftime.
The previous play is under review.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the keep in the call is it was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an issue here. When they produce like they did in the first half, how does that help you?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench and then a lot of work from this.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
They haven't been terrible defensively, but they haven't been great. They're just giving up way too many looks.
Yeah, the ball movement has them scrambling a little.
Yeah, I'd take some cheese with those scrambled eggs, Ernie.
And let's shift focus to that first half in the paint where two centers are really battling it out.
They've each been fantastic tonight, playing with fire, doing just about everything. Lots of pressure on these two in the second half.
I remember being the guy on a given night. Well, for me, it was all nights.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You got to like what Mason Plumlee has done in this game.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Cavaliers trailing. Feeds it to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Hayward finds Washington. Fires from deep. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Washington's got his first 3 points of the game. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Ball with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Pass to Plumlee. Washington kicks to Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Mobley. 6 to shoot. Washington passes to Plumlee.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Plumlee hits them both. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland feeling it out a little bit. The teardrop falls in.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Rozier for 3. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. A moment here now to see the numbers for Donovan Mitchell. And Cleveland making a change here. Stevens has checked in. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Mobley double teamed to the paint. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Washington with it. Garland picks him up. They double him with Mitchell. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team.
Now here's Hayward. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Pass to Plumlee. Hayward against Allen. Puts up a 3. Hayward can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside, Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Now Ball. 7 points in the game. Up top, Plumlee. And the pass to Rozier. Plumlee sets the pick for Rozier. Lock at 6. Back to Plumlee. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing. But it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are. And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Rozier the pass the ball. To halt the run. Cavaliers with the rebound. Garland with it. Now guarded by Ball. Garland kicks to LeVert. Back to Garland. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:14 left here in the third quarter. Here's Smith. He has 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And have to be very careful when you're on Smith Jr. He doesn't back down from the contact.
Smith hits them both. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Love with the screen for LeVert. Kicks it out to Rubio. Back to Love. Over Williams. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
And, you know, known for that rim-rocking dunking ability. Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
Now, here's LeVert. Tight defense on him. And here's Love from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Love's got 6.
Defense simply can't allow Love to find these looks. He won't think twice about letting it fly at the arc. Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Williams throws it down.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
And both free throws good for Williams. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Love outside. Williams with the block. Here's McGowan. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers. And as we end the third quarter, a great... In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Cleveland, the 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Caris LeVert is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And let's get your take, guys, and the hustle stats for Charlotte.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Mobley, he's checked in for Love. And it's Garland in for Okoro. Here's Smith. The kick out to Rozier. No good on the triple. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hard to stop a guy with Allen's physical gifts inside. He forces the defense to get sloppy and foul.
First one falls for him. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Smith.
Jarrett Allen at the line. 2 shots.
And Allen drops them both. Charlotte leading by 3. Passes it to McDaniels. Washington with it. Screen by McDaniel. Washington passes to McDaniels. Kicks it to Plumlee. On the clock. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A slam dunk by Garland.
Such explosive athleticism in transition. Garland gets the pass and takes off.
Here's Ball. That one drops for him. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Kicks it out to Allen. Back to LeVert. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Stolen by Washington. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded by Garland. Plumlee with a screen on Mitchell. Ball finds Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Back to Allen. And he goes right over Mason. Plumlee and slams it down.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Ball. Mobley with the block. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Charlotte. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David.
Personal foul.
That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Ball. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Charlotte in the lead. Plumlee with a screen on Mitchell. Ball with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And here's Washington outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Over to the wing. Mobley double-teamed. Three-pointer, LeVert. No good on that one. And the Hornets now going the other way. Ball feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Plumlee. Shoots the 3. Mobley with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Garland finds Mitchell. LeVert from outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Charlotte's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And here is Ball. Here's Washington. Second chance shot. Makes it off the glass.
How about the level of activity this team just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Okoro, he's checked in for LeVert. Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Inside. Stolen by Washington. Rozier with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Mitchell against Rozier. Washington with the screen on Mitchell. Rozier for three. Drains the three-pointer. And now a 7-point Hornets lead.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
And the Hornets making a change here. McDaniels checked in. 55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Rozier kicks to Washington. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Mobley outside. And here we go. Ball with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Pass to Washington. Back to Ball. Three-pointer. They get it again. Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff ball. Wow.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Washington. Misses the three. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some. What has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open. But some of the concepts have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Play.